right, well, let's get started, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Calm before the storm. Yeah. Let's come into Tadasana. Let's walk in place just for a moment, treading out those feet. Let our feet settle into place. Let's close our eyes. We'll begin our practice by taking some deeper breaths, maybe even the deepest breaths we've taken so far today. Okay. Okay. As we breathe in, let's expand the space around the heart. As we breathe out, we're drawing our abdominal muscles down and in. With our eyes closed, we're really tuning into our own sense of being, all the way from the soles of the feet to the crown of the head. Just scan through, notice any areas of tension. And as you breathe deep, just send some loving kindness to any spaces that need a little more TLC today. Let's take a couple more deep breaths, just like this. On our exhales, let's begin sending some roots down through the soles of the feet. On the inhales, let's lift the heart and lift through the crown of the head. With our next exhale, let's let our chin drop toward the chest. Put a little softness in the knees. As we breathe in, let's float the arms out and up. We can look up a little bit. And we'll exhale the hands to the heart center. Let's take a few breaths just like that, reaching tall, drawing some good energy to the heart. Let's take one more full breath, just like that. Then let's bring our palms down to cup the kneecaps, bringing the feet just hip distance apart. Let's take a few breaths in cat-cow, drawing those collarbones forward on the inhale, tucking the tailbone under on the exhale. And let's find a neutral spine. We'll roll up. On the inhale, let's reach up. Exhale the hands to the heart. With our next breath in, let's float the arms up to the sky. We'll interlace the fingers, lean a little bit to the right. Inhale, reach up. Lean a little bit to the left. Then let's reach up. We'll lean to the right again. We're going to reach our right fingertips down and then just do some little pulses with the side body, reaching those right fingertips toward the mat. Let's do one more. Then we'll inhale, reach up. Exhale, lean to the left. We'll reach those left fingertips down and do those little tiny pulses with the side body. One more. Then inhale, reach up. We're going to press those arms out and down. Roll the shoulders back. Let the shoulders drop down. We'll bring our feet a little bit wider apart, toes slightly in. Put a bend in the knees. We'll bring our fingertips together to touch out in front. Then with our exhale, let's twist to one side. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist the other way. Inhale, center. Let's keep going side to side. Draw the tailbone under just a little bit. Let's do one more to each side. Then coming back to center, let's rise up. We'll reach up to the sky. On the exhale, float those arms down. Roll the shoulders back again. Let those shoulders drop. Let's bend the knees again. We'll bring the fingertips together to lightly touch. With our inhale, let's reach those arms up over the crown. With our exhale, we'll stand up and bring the palms down. Inhale, lift those arms. Exhale, push up to standing. Arms come down. Let's do that a few times. Warming up the shoulders. Let's do 2 more. Then we'll drop low into our pose. Bring those arms up. As we exhale, we're going to lower the arms and lift our heels. So we're coming onto the balls of the feet. Ooh. And let's inhale, lift those arms. Let's see if by the end of the set I can do this one today. Lower the heels, reach the arms up. Lift the heels, arms down. One more time. Then we'll lower those heels. Let's stretch up tall. Big inhale. Exhale, release those arms down. Roll the shoulders back. Let the shoulders drop down. Let's walk our feet back into Tadasana pose. So we're going to bring our feet just a little wider than our hips. If we're using a band, we're going to reach it up to the sky and take an inhale. As we exhale, we'll lean to the right. Inhale, reach up. We'll exhale, lean to the left. Let's go side to side. And with our inhale, let's reach up. We're going to lean to the right, and we'll do that little pulsing with the whole side body that we started with. On our inhale, let's reach up tall. Then we'll lean to the left, and we'll do that same little pulsing with the side body. Inhale, reach up, and we'll release our arms down in front. Roll those shoulders back. Let those shoulders drop down. With our inhale, let's reach up again. We'll lean to the right. This time, we're going to bend that left elbow and straighten it. We'll bend and straighten. One more time. Reach up, lean to the left. We'll bend that right arm and straighten, bend and straighten. One more time. And let's reach up tall, big inhale. Exhale, release those arms down in front. We'll roll the shoulders back. We're going to just hold our band in our left arm. Reach it out to the side. Take a deep breath in. We'll cross the body with that arm and bring the right palm just above that elbow. Let's turn our gaze to the left and breathe deep into that left upper back. Let's take one more inhale. Exhale, release down. We're going to reach that arm up again. Big inhale. Bend that elbow. And we'll reach our right hand up and press down on that elbow. If we want to work a little harder, we can bend our knees again, coming into a squat, dropping that tailbone down. Our other option for a deeper stretch here is to bring this right arm down and pull down on our band. Let's hold here for 3, 2, 1. Then release up. Let's reach that right arm up, big inhale, and we'll lean to the left. And let's release. We're going to bring our left hand that has the band behind our back. Take hold of that wrist. Roll the shoulder back. We're going to pull down on that arm and tip our right ear toward our right shoulder. And let's release. We'll hold our band now right in the middle with just a little bit of space. Let's bring our feet close together as well. Bend the knees. We're going to pull the band apart, little pulses apart. Put your weight in your heels. Sit into your pose. We'll do 3 more. 3, 2, 1. And let's rise up. We're going to take our band just in our right arm. We'll take a big breath in. Exhale, cross that midline. We'll turn our gaze to the right. Take a couple of deep breaths. And release it down. We're going to reach that right arm up overhead. Bend that elbow. We'll bring the left hand up and press down on the elbow. We can bend our knees here if we want to work a little harder. Scoop the core muscles in. We can either keep pressing the elbow down or reach back, take hold of the band and pull downward. Let's hold here for 3, 2, 1. Let's rise up. We'll release that. We're going to take our left arm and inhale, reach up. Exhale, lean to the right. Then we'll release. We're going to bring our right hand behind the lower back. Take hold of that wrist. Roll the shoulder back and tip your left ear toward the left shoulder. Then gently release. We're going to hold that band right in the middle again. Bend the knees, chair pose. Pull that band apart. We're going to keep the tension in the band. If you don't have a band at home, just clasp your fingers together and pull apart. You'll get the same effect. Let's hold for 3, 2, 1, then release. Let's set our band down, off to the side. With our inhale, let's reach up to the sky. We'll press those arms out and down on the exhale. Roll those shoulders back. Hopefully the shoulders feel a little better than when we started. We'll let the shoulders release and we'll make sure we've got our props off of our mat. We're going to come to the back of our mat. Let's come into Tadasana, bringing the hands together at the heart center. With our inhale, let's float those arms up. We'll swan dive down on the exhale, bending those knees. For 3 breaths, let's inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold deeper. Let's do that 2 more times. And let's bring our palms to the mat. We'll walk those hands forward, coming all the way forward into a plank pose. Let's find our plank. Bend one knee to almost touch the mat, and then the other. And we'll just run in place here, scooping those core muscles in and up. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Downward dog. Take some deep breaths. Then let's lower to hands and knees. We'll stretch our left leg straight back behind us and plant that foot. Reach the left arm straight up to the sky. We'll let that shoulder roll open. Then we can keep our left foot down on the mat or lift it, taking a little more of a back bend here. Let's take a couple more deep breaths. One more big inhale. Exhale down. Let's return to downward facing dog. From here, let's walk those palms toward the toes. Forward fold. Roll up slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Once we rise, let's inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Let's inhale, reach to the sky. Swan dive down. 3 times. We'll inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold deeper. 2 more. And let's bring those palms to the mat. Walk your hands forward, coming all the way into a plank pose. Hold plank. Then we'll bend one knee to almost touch the mat, and then the other, running in place. Scoop those core muscles up. We'll do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Downward dog. Take a couple of deep breaths. Then let's lower to hands and knees. We'll stretch our right leg back behind us and plant that foot. Reach the right arm up to the sky and roll that shoulder back. Open up the heart here. If we want, we can elevate that right foot too. A little more of a back bend. Let's take one more inhale. Exhale down. We'll come back to downward facing dog. Tread out the feet, soften the heart. And let's walk our palms toward our toes, returning to our forward fold. Let's roll up slowly, stacking the spine 1 vertebrae at a time. Once we rise, let's inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Let's do this vinyasa one more time. Swan dive down. 3 times. We'll inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Then we'll bring those palms to the mat. Walk the hands forward, coming into plank. We'll march in place, bending one knee a lot and then the other. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Downward dog. Take a couple of deep breaths. Then we'll bring our knees down to the mat. Stretch your left leg back, plant that foot. Reach the left arm up to the sky. Roll that shoulder back. Maybe we lift that left leg too. Heart opener, breathe deep. 1 more inhale. Exhale down. We're going to go right to the other side. We'll stretch our right leg back. Reach our right arm up. Roll that shoulder back. Then maybe we lift off. One more big inhale. And we'll exhale down and return to downward facing dog. Let's walk the palms toward the toes. Forward fold. Roll up slowly, 1 vertebrae at a time. Head and neck come up last. Once we rise, let's inhale up. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Let's bring our hands to our hips from here. We'll step our right foot forward and our left foot back. We're coming into a warrior 2 pose. So let's adjust our feet. Right toes pointed straight ahead. We're going to reach that right arm forward, looking out in front. Then we're going to bring our left arm like we're drawing a bow. We're going to reach it back, then release, reach forward, pull that imaginary string back, big circle. Let's do 1 more time. Then we're going to reach that left arm back behind us. We're in a true warrior 2 with the arms. From there, let's bring the right forearm to the thigh. Reach that left arm up to the sky. Let that shoulder roll back. If you want to be fancy and you're warmed up here, you can bring those right fingertips down to the ground. Scoop your core muscles in. We're going to tilt all the way back up, straightening that right knee. Turn the right palm up to the sky. We'll reach it up and do just a little back bend here, leaning back. One more inhale. And we'll exhale, release. Bring the hands to the hips. We'll either just switch the feet or you can swivel. You'll be facing back if you swivel, but that's fine. We're going to come into warrior two on the other side. So find your pose. Then we'll reach that left arm forward. We're going to do our drawing the bow move. Reach that right hand forward too. Pull that imaginary string back. Then a big circle. Bring it forward. Pull the string on that bow. Big circle. One more time. Then we'll reach that right arm back behind us. We're in our warrior two. Sit a little deeper. From here, we'll bring that left forearm down to the left thigh. Reach the right arm straight up to the sky, maybe even rolling that right shoulder further back. Again, if we want to go deeper, we can bring our left fingertips down to the mat. Let's engage our core. We'll press our way up through warrior two. Straighten that front knee. Reach the left arm up to the sky. Little back bend. Breathe deep. One more inhale. Exhale, release. Let's put our hands on our hips and we'll make our way back to Tadasana, however you want to get there. Toe heel those feet together. All right. From here, let's make our way down onto our mat into a seated position. Nice. Okay. From here, we're going to reach those arms forward out in front. With our exhale, we'll tuck that tail, curl down. Inhale, curl up. We'll reach up. Exhale, curl down. Let's do 3 more. Scoop the core. On our last one, we'll curl down and hold. We're going to continue with our shoulder work. Reach the left arm up. We're going to do a big circle back behind us. Then inhale that right arm up. Exhale it back behind. We'll go side to side. One more each side. And we'll come all the way up. Big inhale. Exhale, soften. We'll bring the soles of the feet together. Heels in toward the groin. Let's hang on to those ankles. We'll lift tall through the collarbones. Take an inhale. As we exhale, let's lean in for a hip opening stretch. Let's take a few deep breaths right here. Then let's rise back up. We'll tip our knees back up to center, soles of the feet on the mat. We'll make sure our ball is still where we want it, right by our tailbone. Let's reach those arms forward. This time we're gonna reach both arms a little bit to the left. Curl down that left side. Then we're gonna take our right arm, reach it up, and bring it back. Let's curl up that left side. Inhale. We'll reach to the right and curl down the right. Take the left arm up, full circle. We'll rise up the middle, big inhale. Down to the left. Right arm circles. Come on back up. Down to the right. Left arm circles. Up the center. We'll do each side one more time. Big inhale, up the center. Tuck the tail right down that center line. We'll hold. We're going to do both arms. Inhale up, circle them back. Inhale, exhale. Let's do 3 more. And we'll rise on up, inhale. And we'll bring our hands down to those lower shins, tilt the soles of the feet toward each other. Let's draw those collarbones up, big inhale. And we'll lean in on the exhale and hold here. Take some deep breaths. Let's rise back up. We'll tip those knees back in, soles of the feet on the mat. From here, we're going to roll our ball a little further back so that when we lean back, we're going to place it right between the shoulder blades. Pretty high up, so we're going to feel that balance point. Now we know it's there. We're going to come up onto our forearms, so our weight is on the forearms. Roll those shoulders back. Scoop your tailbone in. We're going to bring those legs up into tabletop. From here, let's have a V foot shape, heels together. We'll lower the right leg toward the mat, then exhale it up. Left leg toward the mat, exhale it up. Let's keep going side to side. As we bring that foot up, squeeze those heels together. Let's do 3 more. And we'll bring the soles of the feet down to the mat. Let's put our weight on the ball, there between those shoulder blades. Bring the fingertips behind the back of the head, and we'll just allow our head to drop back. We're still supporting it. We might cradle it all the way down to the ground, or we'll just keep supporting it with our hands. Let's take a couple of deep breaths in this heart-opening pose. Let's engage our core muscles. We'll curl up our head. We're looking at those thighs. Then let's come back up onto our forearms. So we're off the ball. Roll the shoulders back. Let's bring our legs up into our tabletop again. Single leg stretches. We'll reach one leg away, then bring it back. Then the other leg. Bring it back, keep going side to side. Let's do 3, 2, 1. Soles of the feet down to the mat. We'll bring our weight back onto the ball. Bring the fingertips behind the back of the head. Start to lean back again, and we'll take that nice little heart opener. This is also helping our core muscles to stretch out. So breathe deeply here. And let's engage our core muscles. Curl up, head, neck, and shoulders. We're going to come the rest of the way up. So we'll roll all the way up to seated and take the ball all the way out. So from here, we're going to roll back down with our back on the mat. Bring the knees in close, put a hand on each shin. Rock from side to side, massage the back. Then let's bring the soles of the feet down to the ground. Scoot the hips a few inches to the right, then let the knees drop down. So the knees are stacked and they're over to the left. Bring the fingertips behind the back of the head. Scoop your core muscles in. We'll curl up head, neck, and shoulders so we're looking right at that right hip. Inhale down. Exhale, curl up. Let's keep on going. Scooping up on the exhale, down on the inhale. Let's do 3 more. On the third one, curl up and hold. We'll do little pulses up, like 1-inch pulses. 3, 2, 1. Release down. Let the arms reach out wide. Let's bring the soles of the feet back to the mat and slide the hips back to the center. Once we find our neutral spine, let's bring our knees in close to the chest again. Put a hand on each shin Rock from side to side. Back to center, the soles of the feet on the mat. Scoot the hips to the left just a couple of inches. Let the knees drop away to the right. Bring the fingertips behind the back of the head. Curl up, head, neck, and shoulders. So we're looking at that left thigh. Then we'll curl down. Exhale, curl up. Inhale down. Let's keep on going. We'll do 3 more. On the third one, let's curl up and hold. We'll do those little 1-inch pulses, pulsing up. Let's do 3, 2, 1. Curl on down. We'll rest those arms. Bring the knees back to center. Slide the hips back to center. Find your neutral spine. Once we're there, let's stretch our legs up toward the sky. We'll bicycle the legs. Let the upper back and shoulders melt into the mat. Change direction. Press up with those heels. Let's do 3, 2, 1. Then let's take hold of the crease behind the knees. We're getting ready to roll up. If you prefer to come up another way, that's fine too. Let's roll up to seated. And let's find our theraband again. We're going to place the center of the band on the ball of the left foot. So spread it out wide and put it on the ball of that foot. And just for fun, let's put our ball back behind the lower back again like we were before. Let's hold on to the ends of our strap. We're going to lift that left leg up off of the mat. We're holding pretty close, as you can see. We're going to stretch the leg away, then return. Let's tuck our tail. We'll curl down into our core. We'll stretch away and return. Let's do 3 more. The next time that leg is stretched out, we're going to hold there. We're going to pull that left arm back, little waves, just like pulling our bow that we did before. We'll do that again. Exhale. Exhale. Let's do 3 more. Last one. Then let's curl up. We'll slip the band off of the ball of that foot and put it on the right foot. Let's lift it. Curl down into your core. Stretch it away and return. So sole of that left foot's planted on the mat. Good. Let's do 3, 2. Last one, we're going to stretch out and hold. And we're going to reach back with our right elbow. Exhale. Inhale, return. Exhale, twist. Inhale, return. Let's do 3 more. And we'll curl back up. And we'll switch those feet again. So bring it to the ball of that left foot. Plant the sole of the right foot. We'll lift that left foot off of the mat. So this right foot's planted. We're going to tuck our tail, curl down and hold. Stretch that left leg away and hold. We're going to reach our left elbow back and hold there. Little tiny pulses from there to the left. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll come back to center. We're going to do a lift and lower. Lift and lower. 1 more. Then we'll bring that foot down. We'll slip our band off and put it on the ball of the right foot. Let's curl down into our core. We'll stretch that leg away and hold. We're going to pull our right elbow back, so we're in our twist. And then do our little pulses. Twisting back. Use your exhale. We'll do 3 more. Then we'll return to neutral. We're going to lift and lower with that right leg. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Let's do 3 more. Then we'll bring it down. We'll take that strap off. We'll take the ball out from behind us so we can do a big stretch. So let's curl all the way down so we can stretch that out. Come all the way down onto your back. Once you're there, we're going to stretch those arms up over the crown and stretch the legs down to the base of the mat. Take a few deep breaths, stretching in both directions. Okay, then we're going to curl up. You can do a full roll up if you are just loving core, or you can roll to one side and roll up. We're going to take our band with us and come into a side laying position on our left hip. So we'll stack those knees. We're going to place the center of the band on the ball of the right foot. This time we're going to hold way toward the end, so we get the tail ends of the strap. We're going to come down with our knees stacked, just like we do for clamshells. Let's be on our left forearm. We're going to take the ends of that strap into our left hand, so it's down on the ground. We can push down on it with our right palm also for a little more ballast here. Scoop those core muscles in. We're going to stretch our right leg away and then bend the knee. Stretch it away, then bend the knee. These are fun without the band too, so if your band is just being a pain, you can always just take it off. Let's do 3 more. On our last one, we'll stretch that leg out and hold. Scoop those core muscles in. We'll lift and lower. Lift and lower. On this next one, we'll lift and hold. Little tiny pulses up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to hold little tiny circles. Change direction. And we'll pulse up one more time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that foot down. We'll slip the band off. Let's stretch out onto our left side. Stretch that right arm and right leg away from each other. Really reach. Take a couple of deep breaths just to stretch out those side core muscles. One more big inhale. And we'll exhale, release. We're going to press our way up. And we'll come to our side laying position on the other side. So we'll lay on our right hip. Let's take the center of the band. Place it on the ball of that left foot. We'll stretch it out long so we've got the tail ends. And we'll come down onto that right forearm. We're going to hold the ends of the band in our right hand. Put it on the ground, and we can put that left palm on there as well, just so it stays low. From there, we're going to stretch that left leg away, then bend the knee. Push away, then bend. Good. So straight down toward the bottom of the mat. Keep scooping your core muscles in. Let's do 3 more. On our last one, we'll press away and hold. From there, lift and lower. Lift and lower. 2 more. On our last one, we'll lift and hold. Little pulses, tiny pulses up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, tiny circles. Change direction. Then little pulses up one more time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's bend that knee. We'll slip the band off. Thank you for groaning. Now it's Pilates class. We're going to stretch out onto our right side. Reach that left arm and left leg away from each other. Breathe deep, really stretching through that left side. One more big inhale. And exhale, we're going to press our way back up. And let's find our thigh band. Again, you don't have to use the thigh band, but you are welcome to. If you would like to use it, we're going to put it around the outer thigh, right about the middle of the thigh. So we're going to come into our active neutral. Feet on the ground, arms at our sides. Bring the feet just wide enough that you feel like you're pressing lightly out on the band. We're going to scoop our core muscles in, press the lower back into the mat. From there, we'll peel up into our bridge pose. Squeeze those glutes. Then we'll curl down nice and slow back into our active rest. Press the lower back into the mat. Peel up into bridge. Then curl down. Let's do this a few times. Rolling up. That's our inhale. Rolling down. Exhale. Let's do 2 more. On our last one, we'll roll up into bridge. We're going to hold there. Scoop the core muscles in, scoop the glutes in. We're going to do little pulses out with the thighs. Little pulses out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press out, and we're going to pulse up from those glutes. Little tiny pulses. Keep reaching the knees away. We'll do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift and hold. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower straight down. We'll stretch the legs out. So stretch them out long. Reach the arms up over the crown of the head. Take a couple of deep breaths. Then let's bring our arms to our sides. Bring the soles of the feet back onto the mat. This time, angle the feet slightly out so the heels are a little closer together than the balls of the feet. We're going to lift straight up into bridge and pulse out on the band for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press out and hold. We'll pulse up from those glutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse out with the thighs. Little pulses out. Then hold. Little pulses up from those glutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower straight down. Stretch those legs out long. Reach the arms up overhead. Deep breaths. Arms at our sides, soles of the feet back onto the mat. This time, walk the feet out just a little wider for our starting position. Press the lower back into the mat. Peel up into bridge. We're going to hold there. Pulse out on the band. Let the jaw stay soft. Keep reaching those knees away. 3, 2, 1. Hold. Little pulses up from those glutes. 5, 4, 3, 2. Lift and hold. Little circles up and around with the hips. Up and around. Change direction. 3, 2. Lift and hold. Inhale. Exhale, straight down. Stretch the legs out. Reach your arms up over the crown of the head. Breathe deep. One more inhale. And bring the arms down to your sides. Soles of the feet on the mat. Place the feet hip distance apart. Lift straight up into bridge, reach the knees away, scoop the core in. Then we'll bring our right leg up into tabletop. We'll stretch the right leg straight up, then bend the knee. Stretch it up, bend the knee. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2. We'll stretch it up and hold. Little pulses up from the glute. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Stretch both legs out long. Reach the arms up overhead. Breathe deep. One more inhale. Then we'll bring our arms to our sides. Last set. Soles of the feet on the mat. At least this time you know what's coming. All right, feet hip distance apart. Lift those hips straight up into bridge. Scoop the core muscles in. Bring the left leg up into tabletop. Stretch it up to the sky, then bend the knee. Stretch to the sky, bend the knee. We'll do 3 more. Last one, stretch to the sky and hold. Little pulses up from the glute. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Woo. Take the band off. Set it aside. We're going to stretch those legs out long. Reach the arms up over the crown. Breathe deep. Stretch away. So let's bring our arms back to our sides, soles of the feet back to the mat. We're going to take our thigh band, or whatever band we're using, put it on the ball of the right foot. We'll stretch that leg to the sky and hold the other end. Let's take a few breaths here, just stretching out the hamstrings. Right now, our left knee is bent. If we want a deeper stretch, we can stretch that leg out long. And let's take our left arm and reach it away to the left. Let the right leg open out to the right, and we'll take a deeper stretch. Let that left shoulder stay released. Engage the core muscles. We'll scoop that leg back to center. Switch hands. Bring the right hand straight down to that right hip crease. Anchor that side of the pelvis. We'll cross the midline with the leg just a few inches. Keep that right side of the pelvis anchored to the mat. Let's bring that leg back to center. We'll take the strap off, bend that right knee. Let's clasp our hands over that shin. Roll the shoulders down the back. Gently rock the thigh side to side. You can stretch your leg out now, your left leg, if you haven't done so already. Let's bring the sole of the right foot back to the mat. Bring the sole of the left foot to the mat too, and just take a moment to find your neutral spine. Then let's take our thigh band. We'll put it on the ball of the left foot. Stretch that left leg up to the sky. We can keep our sole of the right foot on the mat, or for a deeper stretch, we can stretch that right leg out long. Let the shoulders soften. Let's let our right arm release to the right, and we'll let the left leg open out to the left. Take a few deep breaths here. Let's engage the core muscles. Scoop that leg back to center. Let's switch hands. We'll bring our left palm down to anchor the left side of the pelvis. Let's cross the midline with this left leg for an IT band stretch. Let the shoulders stay relaxed. Let's bring that left leg back to center. We'll take the band off. Let's bring the soles of both feet onto the mat just for a moment. Rock the pelvis side to side. Then let's stretch the legs out long for final relaxation. Let's bring our awareness back to the heart center. Start to wiggle the fingers and the toes. Take in some deeper breath. Notice how you feel in body, mind, and spirit. Let's stretch a little if that feels good. Then we'll gently make our way to one side, coming into fetal pose. Let's use our hands to help press our way up to a centered seat. We'll close our eyes once we get there. Bringing the hands together at the heart center. Take a moment to bow your head to your own heart. Honor your courage, your kindness, your wisdom, your resilience. Let's invite the practice to deepen and strengthen all of our best qualities. Let's invite the good energy we generated here to stay with us and to radiate outward to everyone whose lives we touch. Thank you so much for sharing your morning. Namaste.